today we're not having like a lifting video or anything because it's a rest day, but we did run for track practice and everything like that. It was just like a 20-minute run. We're just resting our body. Today I want to talk about is your belief in yourself. And a good example of that is my last marathon. When I stress fractured my legs 2 weeks before, it was like 3 weeks before my marathon. And I was like, damn, like I remember I could barely run like 10 miles 2 weeks before. And so when I got to marathon day, I knew I worked really hard. I knew I pushed as hard as I could through everything I did. There was still that doubt of like, could I even finish this? Or am I going to be walking? Or am I even going to PR? So I had that doubt. I didn't believe in myself. And I started running. I was very nervous. The bell went off, of course, and I was very nervous. And I started running. And the first 7 miles was torture. It was pain. It was horrible. Something in the back of my head was telling me, just push, just push, just push. Just get through it. Put your head down. Because when times are tough, sometimes the best thing you can do is just put your head down, just fucking dog it out, just push right through that. So we got to the 8th mile, and all of a sudden, I set this goal. I was like 8:30 pace, because I was doing 8:30 miles, or maybe a little faster, but I knew I could maintain this 8:30 pace for the next 18 miles. So I was like, all right, and I started doing it. Slowly, every mile, I was just maintaining this pace and maintaining this pace. I got rid of the doubt and I replaced it with this belief that I can do whatever I want if I set my mind to it. So I never disregard my belief in myself, and I never doubt myself anymore, because the only reason you should doubt yourself is if you know you didn't put in the work. But I knew how hard I worked. I knew that I excluded everyone from my life, and I solely focused every day. I woke up for a purpose, and that purpose was to get better. And every day I got a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And that is when you get rid of doubt and you replace it with belief. A belief that you can do whatever you want. You can change the world. The world is yours, and it's at the palm of your hand. And anything you want, you can take. And ever since that day, every run, if it's a little hard, I just know I got to push a little longer. And all of a sudden, it's gone. It's me. It's focused. There's no one else running with you. There's no one else doing this for you. It's just you out there. And it's you who can push as far as you can go. And you will go as far as you want. So how far do you want to go? How bad do you want it? Do you want it as bad as to exclude everyone from your life, be lonely, sacrifice everything? Or do you not want it that bad? Because I know there's a lot of people who are willing to sacrifice some things, but they're not willing to sacrifice everything. Don't just chase after these small goals. Make insane goals, and once you accomplish them, you'll have an insane confidence. Because your confidence is going to be like, whoa, if I can do this, what if I could do that? Because if you set a goal for a half marathon, but you end up running a marathon, you're like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking about just doing this small thing when I could have done this big thing? And I did do this big thing. So then you're like, well, now I know I can do a marathon. Might as well do an ultra. And then keep going and keep going and keep going. Don't just let up. Don't accomplish something big and then just let it go. Like, no, that's not you. No, you need to keep accomplishing and keep accomplishing and keep accomplishing bigger and better and better and better and better and bigger and bigger and bigger. Everything just must get a little step, a step, and step, and step. And all of a sudden, you're this person that everyone wants to be. And it only takes a year where you could completely change your life. You can 360 everything. It's insane. And that's what I did. But it takes extreme sacrifice, and it takes extreme hard work and dedication like no one other. Like, you have to be relentless. You have to do it every single day, regardless if you feel like you want to or not. There's been many days where I literally sat in my room and cried. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is not me. It's you. There's someone that's in your position who's doing just as much as work as you are and is ready to take your fucking spot. Don't let them take your spot. You take their spot, and you take the next guy's spot. You take everyone's spot. And all of a sudden, you're at the fucking top. And you're that dog. You're that guy. But always bet on you, because you know how far you will go. Never doubt yourself. Love you guys.